Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First, thank you very much for being here. We thought we'd give a few minutes for Bangalore traffic, but you have actually made it quite unnecessary. Everybody's on in their seats by well before 6. So a warm, warm welcome to NGMA and to this very special performance by Dr. Sanjay Shantaram and the Shivapriya Troupe. This is a program that has been long in the making. We have been very keen to have this very special performance on Karnataka, its history, its heritage, its stories, and said through one of the most beautiful and most moving and most engaging medium, which is dance. So I'm, and I'm sure all of us here are really looking forward to this very electric and very engaging, creative, dazzling performance that Shivapriya Troupe has been so well known for. So the next 1 hour, please sort of hold on, buckle in your seats, and uh, please enjoy the show and the performance that will hopefully help us engage even deeper into the state and the city that we so love. Before that, I would like to say a few words about Heritage Beku. Uh, this is the horrible arrogance of being an old Bangalorean. I'm standing here without even introducing myself. My name is Priya Chetty Rajgopal, and I'm one of the founders of Heritage Beku. Heritage Beku is a citizen initiative that is focusing primarily on maintaining and preserving and sort of building on Bangalore's built cultural natural heritage so that we can enjoy and preserve it for generations to come. So while that it sounds all very good and very boring, we have a lot of fun while we do this. We have a couple of Heritage Beko members in the audience. Hari, if you're there, you raise your hand. So yeah, there you go. So we have a lot of wonderful things that we do. Our focus has been. We also have been, if you have been noticing, um, engaging on some different initiatives. For example, in Cubbon Park, we have revived the bandstand after 10 years. So if any of you have been in the bandstand area, thank you. That I take that kind applause so much to my heart because this is, it's for all of you. And it's for the artists who give up their Sundays, their time, and don't take a single penny to perform for all of you on a Sunday. And we revive that tradition with great love, with great respect for our artists, and with gratitude to the Department of Horticulture that has really supported us to the the maximum possible in a performance every day. So just today, we had a Sufi performance, and we finished our 66th performance for the it felt really really good. So thank you all. Please put the word around. And these are one of the many things that we do. Our focus in heritage is not to make it more eclectic, more distant, less believable, less relatable. The idea is we believe very strongly in community led heritage. We believe very strongly in setting up things like a ward level heritage. So we all preserve what's in our own areas, rather than saying, okay, I'm going to figure out what's happening in Mysore or in Whitefield. Let's figure out what's around us and do what we can. So many of our areas are doing so very well in preserving their own zones and communities and preserving the ethos and the way of our land, the way of our people. So let's continue to do that. We want very much to also, and I need your help in that, is we also need to make heritage a lot more cool, a lot more relatable. When people say heritage, we don't say, oh, heritage. Heritage is not boring. It's great fun. We do a lot of fun stuff. So we need to be able to get the fun back in heritage and preservation. Our quick, the little line that I always want to share, and if I've shared this before with you, please bear with me. It's boring, but it's true. It's so much a reason for which Heritage Beku has come into being and has existed. We believe very strongly, and I'm paraphrasing a very great philosopher, that you cannot love what you do not know, and you cannot save what you do not love. Heritage Beku is involved in a little bit of the knowing. You are involved in as much of the loving as you can. And all of us together, we really have to work on the saving. So, for some knowledge, for some love, and for some saving, let's all sort of support Heritage Beku. And now let me pass you on to this wonderful, wonderful performance. Dr. Sanjay Shantaram and Shivapriya Troupe, who have been so generous in working with us on this very special performance, have spent a lot of time and effort in building this up, giving us their broad outline, and getting us all excited about what we're going to be seeing in the next 1 hour. So, can we put our hands together for Dr. Sanjay Shantaram and Shivapriya Troupe? So, enjoy all of you. Please tell us how it goes, and all the very best. We call upon Dr. Sanjay Shantaram and the Shivapriya Troupe to grace the stage and to take over this. Dr. Sanjay?
Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We, Team Shivapriya, along with Heritage Beko, welcome you to witness a beautiful dance drama production, Karnataka Vaibhava. This dance drama glorifies the history of this beautiful state, a jewel of India. Karnataka, formed in 1956 and renamed in 1973, is a diverse southern Indian state with Bengaluru as its capital and also known as the Silicon Valley of India. It boasts a rich cultural heritage, top-tier technical education, extensive coffee, silk production, and prominent wildlife habitats, including the Western Ghats. Situated on the southwestern coast, it features the coastal plains, the scenic Western Ghats, and the vast Deccan Plateau. Of course, like I already said, a tech hub, Karnataka is a significant producer of gold, coffee, silk, and also renewable energy, particularly solar energy. Also, it is famous for several UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Come, let us learn more about the glorious history of this pristine state of Karnataka through Karnataka Vaibhava. The soulful music has been given by Sri Praveen D. Rao, lyrics by Sri Goturi, vision concept Dr. Sanjay Shantaram, dance choreography Dr. Sanjay Shantaram, and the performers are Team Shivapriya.
Lisa जय हे जय हे जय हे कर्नाटक माते जय हे जय हे जय हे कर्नाटक माते दिव्य महिते भव्य चरिते दिव्य महिते भव्य चरिते परम पुनीते जय हे जय हे जय हे कर्नाटक माते ಶಿಲ್ಪಕಲೆಗೆ ಜಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಸರಿಸಮ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರೀಯ ಸ್ಥಾನಮಾನ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯದ ಮಧುರಿಮಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಿನ್ನ ಶಿಲ್ಪಕಲೆಗೆ ಜಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಸರಿಸಮ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರೀಯ ಸ್ಥಾನಮಾನ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯದ ಮಧುರಿಮಾ ಮತಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಮರಸ್ಯ ಮೆರೆದಿಹುದಿಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪದೇಶದ ಸ್ವಾರಸ್ಯ ಹರಿದಿಹುದಿಲ್ಲಿ ಇತಿಹಾಸದ ನೆಲೆಬೀಡೆ ವೈಭವಗಳ ಸಿರಿಬೀಡೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ.
The Hoysala Empire, which flourished between the 10th and 14th centuries in modern-day Karnataka, represents a golden era of South Indian history, defined by its transition from hill-dwelling chieftains to a sophisticated imperial power. Founded by the legendary Sala and elevated to greatness by King Vishnuvardhana, the dynasty is most celebrated today for its poetry in stone, an architectural style featuring star-shaped temple foundations and hyper-detailed soapstone carvings found at the iconic sites like Belur and Halebid. Shantala Devi, the illustrious Natya Rani or dancing queen of the 12th century Hoysala Empire, remains one of Indian history's most multifaceted female figures as the chief consort of King Vishnuvardhana. A master of Bharatanatyam and classical music, her grace is immortalized in the exquisite Madanika sculptures of the Channakeshwar temple at Beluru, which are said to be modeled after her own dance poses. Come, let's have a glimpse of her.
ವಿಷ್ಣುವರ್ಧನನ ಸ್ವಪ್ನದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಡಿದ ಅಮರ ಶಿಲ್ಪಿ ಜಕ್ಕಣ್ಣನ ಕೆತ್ತನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮೂಡಿದ ದೇಶ ವಿದೇಶಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಮೆಚ್ಚಿ ಕೊಂಡಾಡಿದ ಅದು ಕಲಾಬಾಲಿಕೆ, ಇದು ಶಿಲಾಬಾಲಿಕೆ. ಆ ಮದನಿಕೆ ರಸ ಭಾವಕ್ಕೆ ಶಾಂತಲೆಯೇ ಹೋಲಿಕೆ.
यगाने धृतनागवीणे श्रुतिरम्यगाने स्मितविद्युदुन्वेषणे धृतनागवीणे श्रुतिरम्यगाने स्मितविद्युदुन्वेषणे अतिमर्त्यवाणी गतिचित्रयानि अतिमर्त्यवाणी गतिचित्रयानि नटरसिकाह्लादिनी धृतनागवीणे श्रुतिरम्यगाने स्मितविद्युदुन्वेषणे
Tonga tati tanga tatonga tati tanga taka tonga tati tanga tatinga tatin tonga tati tanga tatonga tati ta taka tonga tati tanga tatinga tatin tum 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 ta tum tonga tati tanga tatum tatinga tatin tum 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 taka tum tonga tati tanga tatum tatinga tatin tonga tati tanga tum danna tanga tum dingi tang tonga dindin nakka dindin nakka dindin nakka to din din ta tum tonga dindin nakka dindin nakka dindin nakka to din din ta tum tonga dindin nakka dindin nakka dindin nakka to din din ta tum
झंझणु झणिते मंजुल हसिते झंझणु झणिते मंजुल हसिते शिंचित पद चलिते झंझणु झणिते मंजुल हसिते शिंचित पद चलिते किंकिणी रणिते शृंगार भणिते किंकिणी रणिते शृंगार भणिते भंगतरंगगते भंगतरंगगते धृतनागवीणे श्रुतिरम्यगाने धृतनागवीणे श्रुतिरम्यगाने स्मितविद्युदुन्वेषणे धृतनागवीणे श्रुतिरम्यगाने स्मितविद्युदुन्वेषणे अतिमर्त्यवाणी गतिचित्रयानि अतिमर्त्यवाणी गतिचित्रयानि नटरसिकाह्लादिनी धृतनागवीणे श्रुतिरम्यगाने स्मितविद्युदुन्वेषणे धृतनागवीणे श्रुतिरम्यगाने स्मितविद्युदुन्वेषणे स्मितविद्युदुन्वेषणे स्मितविद्युदुन्वेषणे
Hampi, the magnificent capital of the 14th century Vijayanagara Empire, stands as a sprawling open-air museum and a UNESCO World Heritage Site on the banks of the Tungabhadra River. Once one of the largest and wealthiest cities in the medieval world, it is defined with over 1,600 surviving monuments, including the iconic stone chariot and the towering Virupaksha temple. Hampi represents the peak of South Indian artistic and military glory. Though the city was left in ruins after the Battle of Talikota in 1565, its weathered stones still echo the legends of powerful kings like Krishna Devaraya and the vibrant culture of a forgotten empire that once traded in diamonds and fine silks.
राजाधिराजा आश्रित सुरभूजा भानुकोटि प्रताप तेजा राजा ललामा तुलुवंशांबुधि सोमा साहित्य समरांगणा सार्वभौमा दक्षिणापथेश्वर श्री 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 कृष्णराय भूपा जय भव विजयी भव दिग्विजयी भव.
ತಿಮ್ಮರಸರೇ, ಇಂದಿನ ಈ ಭುವನ ವಿಜಯದ ಸಭೆಯ ಪ್ರಾಮುಖ್ಯತೆ ಏನು? ಮಹಾರಾಜ, ಈ ಭುವನ ವಿಜಯ ಮಂಟಪ ಇದುವರೆಗೂ ಕವನ ವಿಜಯ ಮಂಟಪವಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಈಗ ನೃತ್ಯ ಗಾನ ಕಲಾ ಮಂಟಪವಾಗಲಿದೆ. ಶ್ರೀರಂಗಪಟ್ಟಣದ ರಾಜಕುಮಾರಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಪಟ್ಟದ ರಾಣಿಯಾದ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ತಿರುಮಲಾದೇವಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಸ್ವರಕಲಾ ವೈಭವ ತೋರಿದರೆ, ತಾವು ಇಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟಿದ ರಾಣಿ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಚಿನ್ನಾದೇವಿ ಅವರು ಪದಕಲಾ ವೈಭವವನ್ನು ತೋರಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕ್ಷಮಿಸಬೇಕು, ಇದು ಅಂತಃಪುರದ ಆಂತರಂಗಿಕ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನವಾಗಿರುವುದರಿಂದ ಯಾವ ಪುರಜನರನ್ನು ಆಹ್ವಾನಿಸಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಗಬಹುದು.
ಸಮಯೋಚಿತ ಸಲ್ಲಾಪ ರಸಪುಷ್ಪಗಂಧ ಸಲ್ಲೇಪ ಚಿನ್ನ
Melukote, perched atop the rocky Yadugiri hills in Karnataka's Mandya district, is a sacred town where history, spirituality, and ancient architecture converge. It rose to prominence in the 12th century when the great philosopher Ramanujacharya lived here for 14 years, establishing it as a major center of Sri Vaishnavism. It is said Ramanujacharya climbed atop the hills and screamed the sacred mantra Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, so that everyone who recites it or hears it gets moksha or immortality. It's also said that he called Krishna Challa Pille, and that is how the beautiful song Chalvaya Chalvo Tani Tandana, which is very popular in folk, came into existence. Let us see. Sringeri, Nestled in the lush western Ghats on the banks of the Tunga River, it is the sacred site of the first monastic seat established by the great philosopher Adi Shankaracharya in the 8th century. The legend says Adi Shankaracharya requested Goddess Saraswati to come with him to the southern part of India. Goddess Saraswati told Shankaracharya, I will follow you, but you should never look back. The minute you look back, I shall stop and not move from where I am. Shankaracharya agrees to the words of Goddess Saraswati, and Saraswati starts following him slowly towards the south from Kashmir. But when her bells or anklets fall from her feet, Shankaracharya happens to look back in curiosity, and there Goddess Saraswati settles down as Sharadamba of Sringeri. What a beautiful story that is. Let us now move on to Udupi. Yes, Udupi, a coastal gem along the Arabian Sea. It is a world-renowned pilgrimage center. The Udupi Sri Krishna Matha is a 13th century spiritual powerhouse and a cradle of Dvaita Vedanta established by the great philosopher Saint Madhvacharya. It is uniquely famous for its tradition of darshana, or seeing the god through the Navagraha Kindi, a silver-plated 9-holed window, as the deity is never viewed directly through an open door, a custom rooted in the legend of the poet Saint Kanakadasa, for whom the idol miraculously turned to grant a glimpse of divinity. While Kanakadasa enters Udupi, he wants to have a glimpse of Krishna. As he runs towards the temple, he is stopped and not allowed to enter, him not being a Brahmin. When he is beaten and pushed away, it is said that Lord Krishna turned towards Kanakadasa and gave him the divine darshana through that window called the Kanakana Kindi. Come on, let's have a glimpse of that emotional and beautiful moment.
Krishna, 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 Krishna.
ನರಹರಿಯೇ ಬಾಗಿಲನು ತೆರೆದು ನಿನಗೆ ವಿಷಧರನ ತಲ್ಪದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀ ಸಿರಿ ಸಹಿತ ಕ್ಷೀರವಾರಿಧಿಯೊಳಿರಲು ಕರಿರಾಜ ಕಷ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಆದಿಮೂಲ ಎಂದು ಕರೆಯಲಾಕ್ಷಣ ಬಂದು ಒದಗಿದೆಯೋ ನರಹರಿಯೇ. ಯಮಸುತನ ರಾಣಿಗ ಕ್ಷಯವಸನವಿತ್ತೆ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಜಮಿಳನ ಪೊರೆದೆ ಸಮಯ ಉಂಟೆ ಭಕ್ತ ವತ್ಸಲ ನಿನಗೆ ಕಮಲಾಕ್ಷ ಕಾಗಿನೆಲೆಯಾದಿ ಕೇಶವನೇ ಬಾಗಿಲನು ತೆರೆದು ಬಾಗಿಲನು ತೆರೆದು ಸೇವೆಯನು ಕೊಡೋಗರಿಯೇ.
The Gommateshwara statue at Shravanabedagola is a 57-foot tall monolithic marvel of the 10th century, carved from a single block of fine-grained light grey granite atop the Vindhyagiri hill. This statue serves as a powerful symbol of renunciation, peace and self-control. Bharata, the elder brother of the kingdom, sought to become a Chakravartin or universal ruler and demanded that all his brothers submit to his authority. While all other brothers surrendered their kingdoms, Bahubali refused, leading to a massive confrontation between their two armies. To prevent unnecessary bloodshed among their soldiers, the ministers proposed 3 unique non-violent duels between the two brothers. Drishti Yuddha, a staring contest to see who would blink first. Jala Yuddha, a water fight where they splashed each other. Bahubali won in both. And then the Malla Yuddha, a wrestling match. Of course, Bahubali won that too. At the very moment of his physical victory, a profound realization struck Bahubali. He was filled with disgust for the ego and the greed that had led him to fight his own brother for a mere land. Instead of throwing Bharata to the ground, he gently set him down and asked for forgiveness. Seeking true conquest, the conquest of the self, Bahubali renounced his kingdom and entered the state of deep penance or meditation.
ದೃಷ್ಟಿ ಯುದ್ಧ ಜಲಯುದ್ಧ
ಮಲ್ಲ ಯುದ್ಧ. ಬಾಹುಬಲಿ ಗೆದ್ದರು, ಬಾಹುಬಲಿ ಗೆದ್ದರು. Basavanda, the 12th century philosopher, statesman and social reformer, revolutionized Kannada society by founding the Lingayat faith and establishing the Anubhava Mantapa, often hailed as the world's first democratic parliament. His teachings are immortalized in his Vachanas, soul-stirring rhythmic prose poems written in simple everyday Kannada that made complex spiritual truths accessible to the common man. He used the pen name Koodala Sangama Deva, depicting a direct personal relationship with the gods.
ಶಿವನೆಂಬರು ನಾದಪ್ರಿಯ ಶಿವನಲ್ಲವಯ್ಯ ವೇದಪ್ರಿಯ ಶಿವನೆಂಬರು ವೇದಪ್ರಿಯ ಶಿವನಲ್ಲವಯ್ಯ ನಾದಪ್ರಿಯ ಶಿವನೆಂಬರು ನಾದಪ್ರಿಯ ಶಿವನಲ್ಲವಯ್ಯ ವೇದಪ್ರಿಯ ಶಿವನೆಂಬರು ವೇದಪ್ರಿಯ ಶಿವನಲ್ಲವಯ್ಯ ನಾದ ಮಾಡಿದ ರಾವಣಕ್ಕೆ ಅರೆ ಆಯುಷ್ಯವಾಯಿತು ವೇದವನೋದಿದ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮನ ಶಿರವು ಹೋಯಿತು ನಮ್ಮ ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಶರಣರಿಗೆ ಶರಣೆಂಬುದು ಕರುಣಿಸು ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಶರಣರಿಗೆ ಶರಣೆಂಬುದು ಕರುಣಿಸು ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಶರಣರಿಗೆ ಶರಣೆಂಬುದು ಕರುಣಿಸು ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವ ಅತ್ತಲಿತ್ತ ಹೋಗದಂತೆ ಎಳವನ ಮಾಡಯ್ಯ ತಂದೆ ಸುತ್ತಿ ಸುಳಿದು ನೋಡದಂತೆ ಅಂಧಕನ ಮಾಡಯ್ಯ ತಂದೆ ಹೋಗದಂತೆ ಹೆಳವನ ಮಾಡಯ್ಯ ತಂದೆ, ಸುತ್ತಿ ಸುಳಿದು ನೋಡದಂತೆ ಅಂಧಕನ ಮಾಡಯ್ಯ ತಂದೆ, ಮತ್ತೊಂದ ಕೇಳದಂತೆ ಕಿವುಡನ ಮಾಡಯ್ಯ ತಂದೆ. ನಿನ್ನ ಶರಣರ ಪಾದವಲ್ಲದೆ ಅನ್ಯ ವಿಷಯಕ್ಕೆ ಎಳಸದಂತೆ ಇರಿಸು. ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವ, ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವ, ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವ, ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವ. ಎತ್ತೆತ್ತ ನೋಡಿದಳತ್ತತ್ತ ನೀನೇ ದೇವ, ಸಕಲ ವಿಸ್ತಾರದ ರೂಹು ನೀನೇ ದೇವ, ವಿಶ್ವತಶ್ಚಕ್ಷು ನೀನೇ ದೇವ, ವಿಶ್ವತೋ ಮುಖ ನೀನೇ ದೇವ, ವಿಶ್ವತೋ ಬಾಹು ನೀನೇ ದೇವ, ವಿಶ್ವತೋ ಪಾದ ನೀನೇ ದೇವ. ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವ, 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 ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವ.
How can we forget Mysuru, the cultural capital of Karnataka? It is an enchanting city of palaces, gardens, and incense that serves as a living testament to the grandeur of the Wadayar dynasty. The Chamundeshwari temple, dedicated to the fierce tutelary goddess who slayed the buffalo demon Mahishasura, is a soul-stirring moment.
स्वरूपिणी शाम्भवी
dim tarikadum dum tarikadum num tom dim tom takita kadam tarikadum dim 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 takita kadam tarikadum tom dim takita kadam tarikadum dim dim takita kadam tarikadum tom takita kadam tarikadum dim takita kadam tarikadum tong tatingin tum takatingin tum tarikadum dim tum tom dim tom tarikadum kadam tarikadum dim 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 tarikadum kadam tarikadum tom dim tarikadum kadam tarikadum dim dim tarikadum kadam tarikadum tom tarikadum tarikadum dim tarikadum kadam tarikadum tong kadam tarikadum kadam tarikadum kadam tarikadum tom dim tom tarikadum kadam tarikadum dim 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 tarikadum kadam tarikadum tum tum tarikadum kadam tarikadum num num tarikadum kadam tarikadum tom tarikadum kadam tarikadum dim tarikadum kadam tarikadum tong tarikadum kadam tarikadum tarikadum kadam tarikadum tarikadum kadam tarikadum tom.
The Vadayars of Mysuru between 1399 and 1950 stand as one of India's most progressive and culturally significant dynasties, transforming a small feudatory into a model princely state renowned for its Rajarshi tradition. Their legacy is defined by a deep patronage of the arts, particularly Carnatic music and Kannada literature, and the spectacular celebration of Mysuru Dasara, which turned the city into a cultural heartbeat of Karnataka. Ah, the Dasara procession, what a beautiful sight to capture. All kinds of dance forms coming together, not only performed for the king himself, but for the entire public to watch in delight. And of course, the Krishnaraja Sagara Dam, an engineering marvel built across the Kaveri River, stands as a testament to the visionary leadership of Maharaja Nalvadi Krishnaraja Wadiyar and the genius of the legendary engineer Sir M. Vishweshwaraya. Completed in 1932, it was once the largest reservoir in Asia, designed primarily to provide irrigation to the arid lands of Mandya and drinking water to Mysuru and Bengaluru. Of course, how can we forget the great Emperor Kempe Gowda, who built our very own capital city, Bengaluru? Ladies and gentlemen, Karnataka has so much to boast of. For example, we can also speak more and more about the great dance form of Yakshagana from Dakshina Kannada. We have made a humble and simple attempt to bring the glorious history of Karnataka in a nutshell. We hope you have enjoyed this beautiful performance brought to you by the Shivapriya team, the Karnataka Vaibhava.
ತದೀಂ ತದಿರನ ನಿರ್ದಾನಿ ತಜಂ ನಿರ್ದಾನಿ ತಜಂ ನಿರ್ದಾನಿ ಧೀಂ ತಾ निर्दानी धीम ता निर्दानी तजम निर्दानी तजम निर्दानी धीम ता तरिता झणुता झणुता निर्दानी तजम निर्दानी तजम निर्दानी माते जय हे कर्नाटक माते धनी सरी मगरे पदनी सगरी सा तरिता झणुता झणुता निर्दानी तजम निर्दानी तजम निर्दानी धीम ता तरिता झणुता झणुता निर्दानी तजम निर्दानी तजम निर्दानी माते जय हे कर्नाटक माते धनी सरी मगरे पदनी सगरी सा तरिता झणुता झणुता तरिगिನ ತಗ ದಿಕ್ಕರಿಗಿನ ತಗ ದಿಕ್ಕಲಾಂಗ ತಗ ದಿಕ್ಕಲಾಂಗ ತರಿಗಿನ ತಗ ದಿಕ್ಕರಿಗಿನ ತಗ ದಿಕ್ಕಲಾಂಗ ತಗ ದಿಕ್ಕಲಾಂಗ ದಿಕ್ಕಲಾಂಗ ದಿಕ್ಕಲಾನ ದಿಕ್ಕಲಾಂಗ ದಿಕ್ಕಲಾಂಗ ದಿಕ್ಕಲಾನ ದಿಕ್ಕಲಾಂಗ 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 ದಿಕ್ಕಲಾನ ದಿಕ್ಕಲಾಂಗ ದಿಕ್ಕಲಾನ ದಿಕ್ಕಲಾಂಗ ದಿಕ್ಕಲಾಂಗ ದಿಕ್ಕಲಾನ ದಿಕ್ಕಲಾಂಗ 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 जय जय हे जय हे जय हे जय जय हे जय हे जय हे जय भारत जननीय तनुजाते जय भारत जननीय तनुजाते जय हे कर्नाटक माते जय सुंदर नदी वनಗಳ ನಾಡಿ जय हे रस ಋಷಿಗಳ ಬೀಡೆ जय भारत जननीय तनुजाते ಜನನಿಯ ಜೋಗುಳ ವೇದದ ಘೋಷ ಜನನಿಗೆ ಜೀವವು ನಿನ್ನಾವೇಶ ಹಸುರಿನ ಗಿರಿಗಳ ಸಾಲೆ ನಿನ್ನಯ ಕೊರಳಿನ ಮಾಲೆ ಕಪಿಲ ಪತಂಜಲ ಗೌತಮ ಜಿನಮುಖ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಸರ್ವ ಜನಾಂಗದ ಶಾಂತಿಯ ತೋಟ ರಸಿಕರ ಕಂಗಳ ಸೆಳೆಯುವ ನೋಟ ಹಿಂದೂ ಕ್ರೈಸ್ತ ಮುಸಲ್ಮಾನ ಪಾರಸಿಕ ಜೈನರು ಧ್ಯಾನ ಜನಕನ ಹೋಲುವ ಗುರುಗಳ ಧಾಮ ಗಾಯಕ ವೈದಿಕರ ನಾಮ ಜಯ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ನುಡಿ ಕುಣಿದಾಡುವ ಗೇಹ ಕನ್ನಡ ತಾಯಿಯ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ದೇಹ ಜಯ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಜಯ ಸುಂದರ ನದಿ ವನಗಳ ನಾಡೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ರಸ ಋಷಿಗಳ ಬೀಡೆ ಜಯ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಜಯ ಸುಂದರ ನದಿ ವನಗಳ ನಾಡೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ರಸ ಋಷಿಗಳ ಬೀಡೆ ಜಯ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ
Thank you, everyone, for your wonderful appreciation and support. First of all, I would like to thank Priya and Heritage Beku for considering the team Shivapriya to present something which we are extremely proud of, the rich cultural heritage of our historically beautiful state of Karnataka. And of course, in this cute, compact, yet prestigious auditorium, NGMA, thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. I would like to quickly introduce the dancers to all of you before I give the mic over to Priya. Basically, Karnataka Vaibhava, as many of the students of Shivapriya, the parents and the family of Shivapriya know, we have completed, I think, close to 80 performances of this production. And we have I have already presented Karnataka Vaibhava with wonderful talents of more than 10 countries, collaborating with them, with my students, taking them all the way there and putting across 30 to 40 dancers, local dancers, and presenting this dance drama. The journey with Karnataka Vaibhava has been extremely enriching and fulfilling, and also the fact that every time this production undergoes a revamping, we add elements and or sometimes we have to remove elements depending on the time duration. This time we have added the concept of the vachanas, the Bahubali fight, etc. Couple of things have been added this time. And normally our narrations are in Kannada, but to make it understandable to many people who are not very comfortable or familiar with Kannada, I have brought in the English narrations this time for the first time at NGMA. I hope you people liked the concept of having the English narrations with the beautiful Kannada songs, which were penned by Goturi and lovely music by Praveen D. Rao. Thanks to them. I'd like to thank them. Now, I'd like to quickly introduce the dancers in order as they're standing. Anjali, Shrikant, Neetu, Raksha, Amulya, Smriti, Pragna, Sirisha, Bhavani, Trisha, Ankita, Padma, Mahika, Savita, Khushi, Kirti, Amulya, Sanvi, and Maitri. Amongst the boys we had Rishabh, Naresh, Roshan, Kaushik, Rakshak, Shivaprasad, Subramanya, Shamant, Mohit, and Bharat, all the way from Chandigarh. And of course, the king was played by Karthik. Thanks to my team who made this evening very special for me. Thank you so much. And thanks to all of you for coming. And I'd like to hand over the mic to Priya.
Thank you so much. I feel I cannot ascend the stage after it has been through such a tumultuous, fabulous, energetic, and completely transformative experience for us. So I will leave the stage, ladies and gentlemen, to you because you are the kings and queens of the stage and you have transformed this evening and this very special space into something truly magical. I will definitely first address, thank you. Don't you agree? I am such a Philistine when it comes to art, but I have sat on my chair absolutely fixed and enchanted. And I will not use that word lightly, enchanted by all this beautiful. It was not just the beautiful dance and the colors and the energy and the creativity and the talent, but it was also the theater, the conversations, the stories. And I truly felt, I'm sorry if I'm going over the top, but I felt like I knew my state a little better. And I knew, thanks to you, I was able to love my state a little better. I am truly moved, truly moved by the wide, eclectic kinds of pieces that we saw today, whether it was Lord Basava or whether it was Bahubali, which was a new one. Uh, the Saraswati piece, which was again so mystical and yet so part of our state. There was, it was almost too much. It's like a fantastic meal where it's almost too much to digest at one time. So much beauty, so much, uh, so much magic, and so much pop. I mean, I was listening and I was hearing and I was watching, and I was completely transformed. We all say many times that creativity and art truly lifts our souls and makes us better people or makes us relate to our world a little bit more. But no better time to truly experience and to affirm that is today. I've sat there and I've watched and been grateful to Sanjay, who has been so patient with me in the last couple of months in terms of designing the performance. He's just been doing this on his own. I have not really troubled him at all, but I'm so glad I didn't, because uh, what a wonderful meal you've put out in front of us. What an evening and what a stage. I will take a long time before I get back onto the stage again. Sanjay, this is yours. And ladies and gentlemen, please never go back on the moment that you bring to all of us as artists. Never go back and not think of how much beauty you bring to us and how much energy and magic in that brief 1 hour, 10 minutes. You magic that you give us that lasts through a long, long time. Thanks to you today, we will all look at our city and our state a little differently. Thanks to you, we'll go back with a with a jump in our step. Thanks to you, we go back with color and energy and bounce. Thanks to you, we go back to understanding what art is all about. Thanks to you, maybe tomorrow I'll wear something a little brighter, because I mean, the it my eyes were aching with the beautiful color. Sanjay, you really need to take a bow for putting to. If you've done 80 performances, I pray before the year is ending, you do, at least 100, and I hope we're part of that 100. So, guys, I want you to stand up, and I want you to say a big, big thank you and a big round of applause to this wonderful audience. And thank you for being a fantastic audience and for supporting. And we need more people like Dr. Sanjay Shantaram. We need more artists who will always remind us what love and history is all about. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you from my heart and from Heritage Beku, from NGMA. Thank you for an evening that we will never forget. Thank you. Well, good night, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have a nice week ahead. And one more quick round of applause before we let these wonderful people get off the stage.
Thank you all. Thank you so much. We have many beautiful performances lined up for this year. And please follow us on Shivapriya School of Dance official Instagram page, or you can follow me on Madura, Madura Sanjay. You get all the information about all the beautiful shows which are lined up. There are plenty of Ranga Praveshas, Geje Pujas, dance festivals, everything lined up for the year. And many of these wonderful artists whom you have seen today will be performing in them to bring out more and more delight to all of you through dance. I hope you'll carry back very beautiful memories, and I hope, like Priya has just mentioned, there are so many elements to Karnataka which we have not covered. This doesn't make Karnataka complete. There's so much more, so much more. We can keep talking for not 1 hour but 2 hours to represent this beautiful state. And I am very proud that I have done this production, because it is my state and it is my language. Thank you all once again. Thank you. Thank you. Good night. Bye.